Affinity Power. So we'll try this a little bit of this on some lentils as well. I don't know. We'll see. It might do something, it might not. But it's worth a shot. Well, hammered with chemicals and obviously heavier ground here. It's sort of growing better, but running out of moisture. I'd say they're the worst crop of lentils for a long way around. Alright here, but pretty miserable in spots. I don't know, half a tonne to the hectare, but on the flip side, they're clean. We've cleaned the bloody grass out. So for next year, I mean, if they were like this all over, actually it's not so bad. Maybe I'm being a bit dramatic. It isn't that bad at all. Right here. Yeah. Definitely ready for their fungicide anyway. Beans, like they seriously need a drink. Beans look seriously thirsty. These are getting thirsty, but at least, oh well. It'll be what it'll be. Might be surprised. You never know. This is what we want to see. Dead ryegrass. Lots of it. That's great. That is probably worth a lot though in the future years. So at least there's a positive there. We've definitely smashed a lot of the grass. Yeah, we better bring that on. Aphids and lots of them. So definitely time to get in and knock them out. Wow, I was going to spray it this next week anyway, but guess that's an even bigger reason to get into it. Yowzers. We've still got a few sheep. Might be a while before we get rid of them too. Absolute backside has fallen out of the market now. Wow, that one there needs a bit of a clean up. Oh well. So, lentil fungicide. Well, the lentils are weak in patches, particularly on the sand. They're actually not so bad on the heavy ground, or the heavier ground. Yeah, I don't know. Still probably one of the worst lentil crops around, but at least it's clean. So at least there's that. But I don't know. It'd be a shame if we didn't get a little drop of rain. It'd actually probably finish off pretty strongly, I think. May even reel a few of these other ones in, but don't know if it's actually going to happen. So what are we doing now? Looks like we're out spraying, isn't it? Doesn't it? Well, we don't usually spray at night. It's not usually the done thing, except we're only spraying fungicide and a bit of insecticide. And I have the issue, I don't want to get rid of the bees. So that leaves you, we have aphids on these beans, plus it needs fungicide. So definitely don't want the aphids there, but we don't want to knock out the bees, which are very beneficial. So best way around that is to spray in the evening. So it's not a bad night for it. Light breeze, everything, so it should be pretty safe. Yeah, we'll just go and do that. We'll see you when we're at it. Oh, there we go. They're getting it done. Beans not too bad in places, pretty light on others. I don't think there'll be any record set, that's for sure, but it hasn't really been a great year for them so far. But it looks like we've cleaned up the grass, so that mission probably accomplished, which is good. What do you think? What do you reckon of this barley? Gonna meet your expectations?
I beat that, but it's silly.
You're gonna be my new agronomist? You gonna give me the agronomy advice? What do you think? Gonna make it? Well, we got it going again. Battery must have been dead flat. That's it. Even with our new cables, we couldn't get a fully charged battery, wouldn't dump it. So there you go. Time for a new battery by the looks of it. Oh well. Anyway. Now, though, we're waiting for the school bus, so we're a bit late to go in today. at least for this, so we'll have to pick up the Chem and the other ute. Because they're going to have Kate here in a minute. Well, I hope, I presume. Well, very spring-like tonight. Very balmy indeed. Still the end of, just towards the end of August, so it feels like it's well into September. That's a sign of things to come, I guess, but it's all going to be over pretty quick, I think. Well, it's a little cleaner for now. Not super clean, but definitely presentable anyway. That's hopefully all the spraying for about a month, I hope. Yeah, be a next round of fungicide or insecticide or whatever, but 2 more applications on the legumes, so there'll be last fungicide, I guess, or depending, I guess we've done the rain, might need that, and then of course a crop top. So we're nearing the end of the chemical year. That's always nice. Yes, Cord. Come on, Agro Cord, what do you reckon? That spray's killed the grass nicely. Wonderful, that is fantastic. So at least, well, whether these lentils ever amount to anything, at least they're tidying up the, we've tidied up the grass, so that is an achievement in itself, I believe. And a good one at that. On the road again are mobile lawn mowers, so taking them home. Not going yet, unfortunately, but yeah, arse has completely fallen out the sheep market, for anyone that hasn't heard, so yeah, don't go paying those top prices in the supermarket that are still on offer, because it's not justified. Sheep haven't been this cheap in years. Thank you, ban on live export. Oh, there you have it. A blue supermoon, apparently. So that's not going to happen till again until 2032, so they say. There you go. Wow, can we go even bigger? Wow, look at that. Supermoon. We better clean you up. A couple of daggy ones amongst you. Actually, more than a couple, probably about 10 or a dozen, I think. Oh, look at that, isn't that terrible? But we'll tidy them up before they get fire strike. Very good. Well, why so flat? Why so flat? I guess it's only flat on the one side, but oh well. We'll go and get you fixed. Oh, I had a bit of a look through yesterday. Oh, I'll have another look. Now that I haven't got to worry about someone waiting in the ute. Actually, it was pretty good considering how dry it is. Very good. I don't reckon it's too bad at all, considering we've only had about 220 mils for the year. Not 9 inches for the year, and we're into September. So we're heading for well below average rainfall. So I reckon this is actually very good considering. Here is the clear dividing line between Vixen and Caliber. It's a head higher. Vixen looks thicker, Caliber's got bigger heads though, and a bit taller perhaps. Supposedly Caliber's a better dry weather wheat. Time will tell on that point. And we also have our experiment over here a bit further where we had heavier rates of, where we tried the Pete's Life for Your Soil product. Wow, those two bastards. Now I reckon I actually can see a difference between double skip rows, so 2 rows with, 2 rows without. This is more advanced and looks a bit, this isn't as good, so I don't know which thing's going to be working out which one's which, but I reckon I can clearly see there. Oh, come on, focus. There, then another pair of rows, another pair here, a pair here. This is higher. And I reckon you can see, you get over here, we're a bit lower, and again, it's definitely noticeable. And I'm going to have to overlay some yield results over it, I think, to get a full picture. Very interesting indeed. Also, I think the potassium nitrate has done a very good job. These light areas definitely look much improved. While they definitely didn't thicken up, they're look a lot greener, and they might actually achieve something. So I think that was a well worthwhile addition. Very good. Well, Ballista's going ballistic. This is actually really strong here. Bloody hell. Very promising indeed. Alright, finally, let's get it going on this job. Contract sandblasting, as it were. Fuel tank manifest. Let's go.